Yo, what is up everyone? Oscar here with a new video discussing El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona, and whew, this game. I'm going to try to be as brief as possible because I can talk about this game all day long. This game had everything. If you think that the Liverpool game, or what game did I say had everything in it? From weather elements to this game was a dirty fight is what I'm gonna this game was a fight. Both teams fought. Real Madrid had played dirty, and I'll talk about what I mean by that. I mean that in a negative way, by the way, not in a good way. They grinded out. Both teams fought hard. Both fought dirty, but Real Madrid fought a little more dirty in my opinion. So, I can talk about this game all day long. So, I'm gonna go over a few highlights of this game. The biggest takeaways, what Real Madrid can look forward to, some good news, some bad news for Real Madrid, because we do have some bad news. There are some negatives, guys, heading into the Champions League matchup against Liverpool, and also next week's La Liga clash against, I want to say, who do they face next week? No. I have to double check who they face next week. But let's get right into this video, breaking down my analysis, my reaction. But if you're new to my channel, you like Real Madrid or European soccer content, this is a channel for you. If you're new to my channel, please give me a subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, share the video with your family and friends. Trying to get to 100 subs this year, guys. Trying to push my limits. If you have any suggestions of what I could do better, please always leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, leave your thoughts of this game in the comment section down below. So, this game, like I said, it was dirty. Both teams fought hard. It was back and forth. Early on, it looked like Real Madrid was going to run away with this game, especially with the way that they played that first half. But when Lucas Vazquez got hurt, everything, Ronald Koeman made halftime adjustments, and then Zinedine Zidane used second half adjustments, and I'll get to that. So this game really, like I said, it was down and dirty. Barcelona had an opportunity early in the game, but it was shut off by Eder Militao, the defense, Thibaut Courtois. Real Madrid's formation was as follows. They used Nacho, Ferland Mendy, Eder Militao, and then they went with the three midfielders, the deadly three, and I'm going to call them the deadly three, and I'm going to use their first and the names that they're mostly their letters. K, M, C. Kroos, Modric, Casemiro. That's what I'm going to refer them to, guys, because I don't want to be saying Casemiro, Luka Modric, and Toni Kroos all the time. So KMC were midfielders. To my surprise, Zinedine Zidane, instead of going with Marco Asensio, who apparently suffered a little bit of a notch, hence the reason why he did not get the start. So what happened was they went with a 4-4-2 formation, and they had Fede Valverde as a false nine type player, along with Vinicius Junior and Karim Benzema. So this team, like I said, Real Madrid was just, the midfield kept on cutting off. Lionel Messi was a non-factor most of this game. He was silent most of this game. So next thing you know, it's a good game, but then this is the action that led to the first goal. 13th minute. Let's go to the 13th minute for a second to discuss this goal. So Vinicius Junior and Fede Valverde go in. Fede Valverde passes it to Lucas Vazquez, who goes into the box, flicks it to Karim Benzema, who delivers an incredible heel kick, score, and Ter Stegen, there's nothing that Ter Stegen can do for Barcelona. Boom, 1-0, and Real Madrid kept on pressing. Barcelona was so unorganized the first 30 minutes of this game, really the first half, really, was so unorganized that Real Madrid could have had this game won by halftime, in all honesty. So let's continue. So Barcelona's trying to find the response, but can't find it. Next thing you know, Vinicius Junior, his speed is too much for, who was it that brought him down? Was it Jordi Alba? A Barcelona player, brings Vinicius Junior down, gives a free kick chance for Real Madrid. Toni Kroos takes it, some misassignment on the Barcelona defensive side, and then boom, 2-0. And then, 28th minute, Vinicius Junior had an opportunity. And I'll talk about Vinicius Junior and what he needs to improve on in my final analysis. Had an opportunity, but, he was just too his speed was, it was good, but he couldn't finish off the play. Instead of giving it to Karim Benzema, who was, open to scoring, he was available to hit that goal, but Vinicius wanted to do it himself. And that, it caught on, shut down by Barcelona, 2-0. Unfortunately, guys, towards the end of the first half, Lucas Vazquez, who gave it an assist I forgot to mention that in the 13th minute, actually, yeah, I think I mentioned it. Lucas Vazquez, who gave an assist to that goal of Karim Benzema in the 13th minute, suffered an injury. That is huge for the defensive side. I know he's an offensive guy. He's a forward. He's a striker. But Real Madrid, because of the injuries to Dani Carvajal and others, Lucas Vazquez usually plays that position. He gets hurt in the 43rd minute. Enter Álvaro Odriozola. Hopefully Vazquez is okay, and if not, either I'm hoping Dani Carvajal can go on Wednesday for the Liverpool game, and also Odriozola better not mess up. And I'll talk more about that in a probably when we get more information in the upcoming days. But Lucas Vazquez suffered a knee injury, and he was down for the count for the rest of the game. He goes out in the 43rd minute. Let's fast forward in the second half. Barcelona, like I said, made changes, made substitutions, halftime adjustments. It was all about Barcelona in the second half, in the majority of the game. So let's and then enter 61st minute. It was 61st minute where, what's this guy's name? Man, he's one of the youngsters of Barcelona. Please let me know who the youngster is. Again, things have changed for Real Madrid and Barcelona. I mostly watch Real Madrid games, not as many Barcelona games. So please let me know. But it was a nice showcase. Barcelona scores 2-1, and they really could have had drawn this game. So then Zinedine Zidane, realizing that Real Madrid needed fresh legs, needed a fresh change of, tactics, had to switch out a lot of players. Karim Benzema goes out. Vinicius Junior goes out. Who else? Fede Valverde goes out. And then who else went out? Was that it? There must have been another player that... and Kroos goes out. So then the substitutions were Mariano, Isco, Marcelo, and Asensio. After, Vinicius... Like I said, Vinicius just needs to improve on not being too selfish of a player. He needs to realize that, hey, I need, let me, pass this ball off. Because like I said, he has the speed. He's just, his decision making with the ball, though, needs improvement. So, Real Madrid just 2-1. There was also some controversy where Ferland Mendy, takes down, was it Jordi Alba? I think it was. Jordi Alba in the penalty box, and that really could have awarded a penalty, but the referees, and I know what people are going to say, oh, Real Madrid bought off the referees. The referees are always in favor of Real Madrid. Blah, blah, blah. The analysts, the commentators they all said not a penalty. And Jordi Alba got a penalty off of that. This took place in the 80th minute. Ronald Koeman, I don't know what he said. Got a yellow card. So, there you go. So Barcelona, hats off to Thibaut Courtois, because when the defense completely changed. The defense completely changed when Lucas Vazquez went out. Odriozola was there. Really nothing there for Real Madrid at all. Late in the second half. It was all Barcelona. Thibaut Courtois made some saves. Marcelo made some saves. Who else could I mention? Like I said, Eder Militao had a few saves here. Shut down a few plays. So let's, get to the ugly, guys, because there was some, ugly in this game. Casemiro, what did you do? Casemiro had a yellow card, I think I want to say early in the second half, and then he gets his second, or not even, late in the second half, and then he gets a yellow card again in the 90th minute. When you have two yellow cards in a game, he is, taken off, ejected from the game, leaves Real Madrid down 10 men with 4 minutes to play. And Barcelona were playing their hearts out, so I got to give my props to Barcelona for trying to, come back from a 2-0 deficit. And they almost had it. Because Real Madrid, missed opportunities, and their, bad defensive, Barcelona made, halftime adjustments. Casemiro gets, yellow carded twice, gets sent off. Last 4 minutes of added time. In my opinion, that was, too little, because the game was stopped because the referee, walkie-talkies and all of the other stuff, they were having some technical difficulties. The refs and the officials were, so they had to pause the game for like 3 minutes, I believe. So really, 4 minutes was just too little, in my opinion. They should have added they could have at least gone to 6 minutes added time, in my opinion. So, Barcelona tried so many times, and then the final chance came when everyone, last chance for Barcelona, and then Thibaut Courtois, had just made a save there to put this game away 2-1. Like I said, it had everything. Toni Kroos, named man of the match after the game. Karim Benzema scores his 19th goal in the La Liga. Vinicius Junior, like I said, just needs to be smart with the ball. He needs to be his decision making needs to improve, and it has improved. It just needs to improve more, so that way he can be that elite player down the road. Surprisingly, I'm surprised that Rodrigo did not get to play this game. I'm surprised. They decided to go with Asensio and Isco over Rodrigo. So I don't know what this means for Liverpool. Maybe he'll get the start for Liverpool. We're gonna have to wait and see. So yeah. Some bad news, guys. Also, so not only does Casemiro get the red card, he's automatically out for next week's game. Nacho Fernandez got his 5th yellow card today, so he is suspended for next week's game because of the accumulations of yellow cards. So this needs to happen. Either Dani Carvajal needs to go next week. At some point, he really, because Real Madrid is down. or youth, the youth team players, wake up call. Maybe your chance next week, because Nacho Fernandez ain't playing. Casemiro, maybe have Luka Modric and Fede Valverde in that slot. I'll be okay with that. But the defensive side, that worries me, especially with Lucas Vazquez now injured. Nacho Fernandez suspended for next Sunday's game in La Liga. So next up, Liverpool. Let's see if we can seal the deal on that. Real Madrid needs to seal the deal on that. And guess what, guys? Atletico Madrid needs to place tomorrow. If they drop points, though, if they lose tomorrow and they play a team that's in 6th place, so it's not going to be a walk in the park, and especially without Luis Suarez, Real Madrid may, be able to take maybe in the lead for the La Liga, but as of right now, they are in 1st place with a game in hand with Atletico yet to play tomorrow. So rejoice in this victory, guys. Like I said, it was a dirty game. It was very hard fought on both sides. Real Madrid, had the leg up early, but Barcelona made substitutions. They made halftime adjustments, and they really could have tied the game, if not won it. If they would have done it, they would have easily been in contention to win it. But with Thibaut Courtois and Eder Militao and the rest of the defense, staying strong, they were able to control it. Weather elements as well was another part of the game. It was raining hard to the point where, it was getting heavy. The players, the shirt, they were wet. Messi, I remember Messi had to change out, he had to change in the middle of the game, because he was, it was too much for him. So he changed literally in the middle of the game. So, it had weather conditions, it had, questionable and controversial official calling, both on both Real Madrid and Barcelona sides. It had goals. Man, this was a Classico to remember. So, what do you guys think about the Classico? I'm happy that Real Madrid, and I do want to shout out, I'm going to butcher your name, man. Ashraf? Please correct me down in the comments below. Is your name Ashraf? You got the predictions right. I remember you commented Real Madrid will win 2-1, and I said that Real Madrid would lose 2-1. So congratulations to you, man. You got the predictions right. So I'll shout you out here in this video. So alrighty, guys, that'll do it for this video. Like I said, let me know what you guys thoughts about this game. I thought that this game was a Classico. Better than the last game. Better than the last year. Last year's both games. Real Madrid, fun fact, has won 3 straight since 1978 against Barcelona. So that's an interesting fact. And I think this is the first time, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. Also, is this the first time Real Madrid has swept Barcelona in a season since, I want to say, 2007, 2008 season? Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments down below, but I want to say that's happened. It's been more than a decade since that. Man, I remember that year. That was a good year for me. That makes, man, Real Madrid sweeping Barcelona makes 11-year-old me, 2008 me happy. Man, oh man, those were good times. So, wow, interesting facts there to end this video. But like I said at the beginning of the video, if you like what you hear, you like what you see, give me a subscribe. Trying to get to those 100 subscribers. Give me a like. Share the video with your friends and family members. If you like Real Madrid or European soccer content, turn on post notifications so that way you know when I drop a new video. But until then, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Keep it real. Peace.